Hello YouTubers, this is a video on a project that I have started today. I've gotten pretty far. I need to go buy some more supplies and a few other things. I've actually really got two projects. One of them is this. What is it? What is it? What is it? What the world? Yeah, it's weird. It's I made the blades out of I think it was 4 diameter PVC. Might have been 5. I don't know. It's big tube PVC I just happened to find. It's a Chevy one-wire alternator. I was thinking I was going to use a saw blade to mount the blades. If I couldn't find one, I'll probably eventually take this off and put a saw blade and cut it down. And make sure it's dull, of course. I don't want to accidentally cut my finger off when this thing's spinning. Of course, I ain't going to be nowhere near it when it's spinning. But this is a project. I got to build a attaching setup that will attach this point and this point to like a pivot setup with the back part and all that. And then hook up wires and all that wonderful stuff. But it's something to experiment with. It being a one-wire alternator, all I'd have to do the only thing I have to do is hook it to the batteries, and when the wind blows, it should do. Which it don't, it ain't got a lot of strain to, a little bit of wind should blow pretty good on it. It shouldn't take much to get it to hum. Since I'm running a 12-volt system, I think it should be alright. I might end up having to go to a bigger blade. My other project, I ran out of PVC, but this. Yeah, it looks like a regular drill. Actually, what I've done is I went inside and stripped everything out of it. I watched a YouTube video on taking like a drill like this and making a wind turbine out of it. And it's still got the gear reduction and everything. And when you turn it, it turns the motor. Now it takes a little bit of force. I don't know if it's going to be too much. I might end up having to put some really long blades on it, so a little wind will make it turn, give it more torque by a bigger mass to a smaller rotate. But how they got them set up, I've got to get some PVC and stuff for this. They take and put the spinner part right here. You got a piece here with a T in the middle, and the T comes out and kicks up, and then you got your flat or your rudder here direction it, and you screw it all together and everything, glue and screws and whatnot. And since this has got the chuck, I'll take like a bolt and attach it to my blades in the center, and on the end of it, where I put it in here, I'll grind the 3 corners where it'll fit with the teeth, and I'll take some big pliers and torque it down so it don't come loose. And that's my other little project. I've yet to do too much with it, but I have officially blew a light bulb with it. Not a house light bulb. It was a floodlight bulb, for like fog lights and stuff. I hooked it up and was turning it, and it's doing, lighting it up a little. Well, for the idiots of it, I guess, I hooked my drill in here and hit the trigger, which it was doing fine, but I kept giving it a little more and a little more and a little more, and it got really brighter, really brighter, really brighter, really brighter, and then the light went. So this thing's able to produce enough to blow a light bulb. I ain't really sure how many amps, watts, and all that it is, because I ain't got a tester yet. I have to get one. But it's a 12.0 was what it originally was. The battery had died on it, and the battery was going to cost more than the whole darn drill, so I said, forget it. It's set in my basement for like a year. Figure, spare parts in case I ever get another one or something. So that's my second project. This might not work. I know that'll work. I might have to go to bigger blades or better shaped blades. I ain't sure. But, that will work, and eventually I'll get it completed and have it set up outside to see how it works. I live on a hill up here, so winds really easy to come by. And even if, since I've got electricity and everything here, even if I'm just using it to keep spare batteries that I have lying around or something for extra vehicles or whatever, just keeping them charged, that's, worth the trouble. Plus, it's giving me a little more experience into it, so in the future, if I need to build a wind turbine, I have a better idea of what I'm doing. That's pretty much really all I was going to talk about on this video. Get out and try something, I've never built a wind turbine before. I've fiddled around with different things, sort of like it, but not actually hooking motors to it and all that. Look on the videos on YouTube and stuff, find different ideas and try something, change it up a little. Maybe try some experiments. What you got to lose? A little bit of time and gain some education on different things, what will and won't work. So, something to think about. That's what I'm doing. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for comments. And God bless.